Here with Coach Sean, Lady Demons, 3-0 sweep of Houston Baptist here tonight. Coach, I asked the girls, I'll ask you the same thing. What did this win mean? Just get off the schneid a little bit this evening.
So happy you said that. I mean, it was a great win. It was big because, like we've talked about several times, we've been doing good things, but it just hasn't been paying off with points. It hasn't been paying off with set wins or match wins, but it keeps improving. But it's a little hard to see when you're not getting the end result that you want. So that kind of validation right there was really big for the rest of the season and the rest of the conference season.
Plenty of things that we could talk about, I'm sure, but you don't want to spend 30 minutes talking about all the different aspects of the match. One thing I will ask, is we talked about it in the sort of the pre-match show, was one of the keys tonight was the block effectiveness up front. We doubled them in total blocks, and just it seemingly, I mean, it was a key to the match, and
yeah,
it was big for us.
Yeah. If you didn't say that stat, I was going to say that stat. They're a great blocking team. They're very good. And we knew that we needed to attack certain areas on the net to be successful, and we passed well enough to be able to have those options. And then really happy with our block because it's something that we worked on all week to just be better. You know, I mean, honestly, but I mean, it was just little tiny things that hurt us in previous matches, and it's just like you just have to be a little bit more disciplined with what you're doing and be consistent with it, and good things are going to happen, and we saw that today.
A lot of that effectiveness at the net led to some more offensive opportunities as well. Simone Bree kind of stood out a little bit above the rest, but overall throughout the entire night, smart swings, hard swings, good tips. I mean, it all just worked.
Yeah, and that was another thing that we really have been stressing, is that aggressive but smart. It doesn't always have to be your 100% biggest swing you've ever taken, but there's got to be some sort of aggressive thought to it while still being smart about where you're putting the ball or what you're doing with it. And yeah, I mean, we did a really good job, and I'll say I got to make sure that I mention Kate did a fantastic job on the right side, and that's something that we felt our middles going around on slides, and then Kate back there on the right side was something that we had to be successful at to give ourselves a chance to be successful, and she did a fantastic job.
And then finally, just talk about the plays that you guys made. I mean, there was a couple, one in particular where I think it was either Simone or Bree chases a ball down near the bench, sends it back in, get it back over, and it ends with a block, a solo block by Jaylee. Just making plays throughout the match. Yeah, that was a big play.
Yeah, that was big because I mean that was a heck of a solo block because she went after that, and it was a good block by Jaylee. That's another thing. I mean, there's so many tiny little things that aren't huge mistakes, but they just kind of will snowball on you, you know, and we've been doing those in matches, and it eventually catches up with us. Or there's just the thought, I'm going to make this play, but maybe she's going to do it too, and it's that second guessing, and it's like you gotta make plays and then ask questions or refine and discuss afterwards if it didn't quite work out. And we did that tonight, so very happy about that, and just that effort and fight and competitiveness is what we want to see on a regular basis.
All right, Coach. Well, congrats on the win, and we'll try again Saturday.
Thank you.